Cloverfield is a 2008 science fiction found footage horror film directed by Matt Reeves and written by Drew Goddard. Not sure if I'm saying that right, sorry if I'm not. The film stars Lizzie Kaplan, TJ Miller, who had his film debut in this, Michael Stahl David, Mike Vogel, and Odette Yustman. Let's not waste any more time and start the review. The premise of Cloverfield revolves around Hud, played by TJ Miller, and his friend Rob, played by Michael Stahl David. Now, Rob is on his way to Japan for business, so his friends all throw him a going away party, and Hud has been asked to document the event for Rob to take with him. Unfortunately, Rob encounters some drama concerning his girlfriend Beth, played by Yustman, which puts him in a sad state. Unfortunately, his and everyone else's night gets a whole lot worse after a large quake is felt. Everyone starts to flee the building after a massive explosion, as they all soon discover that it might be something far worse than any natural disaster we have ever seen. Something that might not be of this earth. Usually when it comes to found footage horror movies, people think of films like The Last Broadcast, The Blair Witch Project, or Paranormal Activity. But this is one of the first few I've seen that implement B-movie and sci-fi elements in it. I also love how they managed to make something that feels like a B-movie from the 50s that actually seems scary. And I think part of that has to do with the format the film was made. I was on the edge of my seat as this story played out because not only did these characters have the monster to worry about, but also some of their loved ones who are on the other side of the city. I give premise a B+. I truly admire how this film played out. It may not be as original now given the release of like Chronicle and whatnot, but at the time there was nothing else like it, unless I am missing a film. Next is acting. Acting in this film truly managed to surprise me. The cast knew that this being a found footage horror film, that they had to make this feel as real as possible. And aside from the somewhat dated CGI in some areas, their acting truly helped with that. There were a lot of moments, especially in the end, where their fear truly sold just how dangerous this monster is. Especially Michael Stahl David and Odette Yustman later. There's just this immense sense of panic that they exhibit. It almost makes you feel anxious as well. I give acting a B+. Next is special effects, and I will admit that they sadly do not hold up as well today. I love the overall design of the monster and its babies, but there were some scenes where you could clearly tell that it was computer generated. I hate to knock this film so much with its effects, but unfortunately CGI has gotten so much better over time that this sadly did not impress me. I actually like how they show very little of the monster in the movie, not only because it kept the CGI to a minimum, but also for the reason I will discuss in the last category. But yeah, I give CGI a C. While it isn't the worst I've seen, it still looked evidently faked in some areas. Finally, directing. Matt Reeves had a very unique idea when he decided to film this movie found footage style, because blending that with B-movie elements was something somewhat unique at the time, and I feel like that is what truly helped the film. If there is one thing that the film Jaws taught me as a writer, it's that the thread of your story is 10 times scarier when you don't show it, because it allows you to build tension surrounding it, gives your audience an idea of how dangerous it is, and makes the reveal that eventually happens so much more startling. And the fact that this is found footage helps with that, because you can barely catch a glimpse of the monster for the first 40 minutes or so, due to how shaky the camera is, and so a lot is left to your imagination. I give directing an A+. Overall, Cloverfield is a very impressive film aside from the CGI in some areas. It plays with ideas that were very unique at the time. The direction and acting were very impressive in a lot of areas, and it manages to make a premise that would normally be considered cheesy into something somewhat unnerving. I give Cloverfield a B+. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and sub for more content.